Welcome back to Sweet Transit, everybody. Wild Wing 94 here. We're gonna jump right into it, rocking and rolling today. Last episode, we got our map up and running. We dove right in, we chugged along. We needed something to get us moving and grooving here. We didn't touch too much into what Update 1 is providing us here. It's because we need something. We need something to look at. So we're going to start off today. We're going to look at all what's in store for us. We're probably going to run a little bit longer on our episode time today, so get your snacks, get ready to go. First off, we've got a lovely new UI that we can look at. My brain literally just cut out. We're going to come back to the UI. We're going to go to, there we are, UI. I knew it was somewhere. New content, guys. Brand new. Love this, though. Get a nice progression you can look at. Makes it a whole lot easier to see where exactly you need to go, instead of just relying on these little guys up here. And again, that's hitting this little stamps upgrade button right up here. Brings you to this progression and stats, or if you want to call it the info panel up here. And then hovering over these little icons. Produce coal 200 to unlock. It gives you all of those, and then it even branches off. So these little ones here doesn't necessarily excuse me, progress any further, but it does unlock more items for you that are helpful. So it's very helpful. Gives you a nice visual to keep moving along. You know, maybe I want these tools, so now I can see, okay, I need to build a clay pit, and that's going to unlock all of those things, and then I need to go get the iron mine going, and then the kiln, and then I'll be able to get the tools and the steel bridge. But after that, it no longer progresses us down the chain, and we've got to come back down to the town hall and keep progressing along, which is really nice. I really like it. This is one of my favorite things that they've put in the game. You get to see everything that you have so far. So right now, our fish, we are actually, looks like we are consuming 2 more than we are producing, which is so much easier than going and trying to click on it and look and scroll down and scroll up and, you know, look at those numbers in there. So it even highlights it for you. Our wood consumption, looks like we're chugging through wood more than we're producing it. You can even, I believe you can turn these off if you don't want them in there. Maybe. But stone, we're bringing it in, we're not consuming it anymore, so that's going to be one of the first things we work on building today. This, oh, I love this. And your laborers here, gives you a lowdown of that. You can even come in here, and as we progress through here longer, we're going to be able to see our consumption and production a lot more, and a production versus consumption graph side by side. This, we're going to be looking at this graph a lot, so get used to that. Anytime a game puts in any type of just useful function like this, I think that's just kudos to them. And the fact that you can see it moving around and changing real time like this, just ticking along, love it. Some games, some games give you like an update. 30 seconds to a minute, right? It's not, ticking along. It'll be like this, where it's, stagnant, and then a minute later it'll do it, but chugging along like this, breaking it down so you can see where you see a problem. Well, chef's kiss. Stamps, though. Stamps are going to be... I think stamps are going to allow us to do a lot more with our cities and our production than we were previously allowed to do, which is going to allow us to get a lot of variation, which I think the game lacked a lot of. I think there are some iffiness with them and some flaws that we're not going to get into, because I'm hoping that they're going to be addressed, and we're not going to play to that advantage. I'm sure other people will be maxing the efficiency of that out, but we're here to play with the trains and the railway, so we're going to play that way. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. So, goods. Stamps are added per each good delivered multiplied by distance. Multiple goods delivered are required for one increment. So you gotta have a train bringing goods to and fro, and then this number ticks up, and then you get to unlock increase warehouse storage capacity. As you can tell, I've been ticking that up as we've been setting our city up. That is pretty helpful, especially here as we start to expand here in a minute. Increase settlement storage capacity. We're not quite needed that yet. And then the production facility. So like wood, I know here kind of in the beginning, like wood becomes an issue where we are outputting a lot and our throughput isn't quite there. So getting that up and then being able to max our throughput out. So I'll bump that up a little bit. While we're here, let's go ahead and just give our settlement a little bit, because stone, we're about to get into stone and cut stone, so I think that'll be helpful to bump that up a little bit. Destination stamps added per train visiting a station to perform an action. So this one you can't do the pass through the station and try to get it. It actually has to stop, do something at the station, and then leave. So this one's kind of easy, as you can tell. We've got 700 anytime a train hits a station. That gets ticked up. We've been doing that, so warehouse build range, settlement build range, production facilities build range. This, I think, is going to be useful, not quite yet for us, but as we start maxing areas out, this will start being a lot more helpful. I started off with this. I think we're going to start doing this a little bit more. So when we start building out our sawmill, that's going to be one of the first ones we max out, and having a little bit more space to kind of manipulate, put in more, it's going to be helpful there. And then people stamps are added per each person unloaded multiplied by distance. Now, all of these that are multiplied per distance, I have no idea that formula. We're just throwing people around, making sure they get places, and I can't keep up with the stamps, so it seems to be working fine. 5% to each stamp doesn't seem to be much of a difference, especially when we start getting into bigger and bigger cities. I don't think it's going to be... I think the balance on it is pretty good, so we'll keep an eye on that as we start getting into a larger and larger kind of rail network. We'll reevaluate then. Max train length, we don't want to deal with that yet. We just threw one on there, but watching our money, population, been going for this, especially right now. This is going to be useful. We're about to pop down a bunch of stoneworks, and those kind of tank our attractiveness, and it's going to be pretty helpful for us here to start off with. So We do have a new like metric on attractiveness. It kind of shows like a visual on the screen. That's going to be pretty helpful. So I think we'll see that here in just a second. We've got stone coming in. Apparently our wood is struggling. I'm going to build a couple of these just to get us up and running. And we're going to address what's going on here with our sawmill. We're going to tell this guy to... Whoop, no, I wanted to go to the train depot. I'm going to upgrade that train. Needs a couple more wagons on him. Oh, I was really hoping it was gonna pull all of them at once. That would have been helpful. Don't think we're gonna get this last one on there. Ah. And then we'll send that guy out. Let's just make sure that our stations can reach. No. I think we got enough money. We should be okay if we extend that out. Let's go ahead and go. I wish that was something too you could do, like if I'm in the station build mode, I want to build these bad boys out. Let me build them all out. You know? Let me do what I want. Whoops. There's probably some game mechanics behind it that I'm unaware of. Oh, it's good. Whew. I was a little bit worried about that turnaround radius, but I think we're okay. This little guy. Let's send you back. We're going to upgrade that. And then we're going to get to... Ooh. Got some issues. It's probably just from us messing with the wood. We're gonna get some wood flowing here. Should be all good. I think we're going to need to set up a coal line coming in as well, because right now it seems we what are you doing? We're not getting that. Bum, bum, bum. So let's fix that. I'm gonna throw another wagon on here while we're here. Oh, let's fix this. We are no longer doing any type of coal. We're probably gonna have to build a second rail line coming through. Sip of coffee while we're paused. Alright, so let's take a look at this. We got one line coming through. Honestly, it'd probably be beneficial to just double line this to here, and then double line on the underside. Excuse me, right? Build up another, let's build up probably 2 stations in here. Boom. Put a line over here. Just working on expanding our rail line out. Get to a point and we got a bunch going on. So we're gonna make this line that comes in, this outside line. That'll make this a lot easier. So then this just bring this down like this. That'll just loop. Easy peasy. Cut this there so then that train doesn't want to go there anymore. Because we all know what's going to happen. Trains have a mind of their own. Cool. And then that train will loop. And then now we have our two lines up here. Actually need to delete this. Ooh, that would have been bad. Let's run this. See, we really need these bridges. I'm trying to get there. Once we get bridges, this all becomes exponentially easier. Cool. So that one's good. Let's go ahead and clean this up. And bring another line on down through. That way too, when we get to the point where we're going to have back and forth lines here, we've already got this line set up. Now this is going to be a little bit of a mess. We're going to do this just to keep it clean. Wait, we said we were going to do something else. Does that make sense? It would make more sense for this line to go this way and this line to stay on top. You guys ready for a nightmare junction? Oh my. What have we created? And another nightmare junction ready. We're gonna just run this on through here. And this still needs. We're gonna try to make that the least amount of nightmares possible. It's not terrible. It's also not the best. Little tie-ins so the train can get back to the train depot. And again, guys, I like bringing you into Dall-e building. You guys get to see the process. We do a little building together. You guys get to see my brain work on these kind of things. Because this, you would just see this and be like, what in the heck is this guy doing? Alright, so We should be good here now. Why did we even have... Sometimes I don't even know why my brain does. That line does not need to go up there. Cool. And let's get our coal train. See, I'm still not a fan of this. Set up a route. Boom. Load. You guys know how it goes. Full cargo. Time passed. I can't wait until we get some complicated trains going on, and we can start messing with some of those new additions for the weight conditions. If you guys have messed with those, let me know. Let me know your experiences with them. What do you think about them? So I've yet to play with them. We're having this learning experience together here. Alright. Double lines. I love seeing the double lines. It looks so much better than this like weird spaghetti line going along. Out of fuel. Sip of coffee here while we're waiting. Everybody is to a halt. Inhabitants are unhappy. Services and needs. I don't know what else. Just work. It's going to take a loop or two to get that going. While we're doing that, we should have cut stone coming. There we go. So we need to get a train going from here over to our warehouse. So my thought process here is taking it down this line for the time being. It's going to cut across the tracks and tie in here. As soon as we get a little bit of stone into the warehouse, we can pop a line off, pop a bridge, and then that line just ties in. So I think that's what we're going to rock with. And again, we can upgrade this to a double line coming in if traffic starts getting a little bit too much, but I think we'll be okay. I think we shall be fine. So we're going to just run this, tie it in. We're going to need some signals. Looks like our trains are fine, yes. Block in, block in. Good. This is as efficient as we're going to get it. Couple signals. Try not to do too many signals because then we got to go and delete them all. And that is a pain. Cool, that should be good. We're going to throw a couple more in here though because we're increasing the amount of trains on this line. We want them to keep going. And I do want to throw another station platform here. Just like so. So we've got 4 trains here now, and 2 of them are set to not leave until they're out of wood. And then this guy's got to get all the way back, so again, I want to try to tie in, but I think we're going to just in here, tie in here, and then this can just loop on back in. So we gotta try to hug this. So I'm gonna just do this for the moment. And boom. Should be good. Again, not too many because this line, we're just gonna have one. We're gonna have to get rid of this because our wood is gonna be up in here, and when we get some stone, we're gonna reroute this and make it a nice little junction on in here. Be good. Cool. That should provide us with our cut stone. So let's get that going. So we need to go from here to here. And we're going to we'll run for the moment the ST10. We don't need a big train. We're not consuming stone bricks. So full cargo, time passed, and empty cargo, time passed. And one cut stone. Woohoo! We're selling chocolates. Warehouse. Again, I like the stones to be kind of whitish color. I need to get the presets. Rock in here. Um, 250, probably not. Let's drop it down to 200. We're not doing anything crazy. Cut stone warehouse, good. Alright, we should be having some going. Well, there she goes. We got like 4 or 5 trains going in here. We might want to get that going. Like I said, this, don't know how long that's been there, but it's hard to keep up with. Probably not long. We seem to be doing well. Little cut stone going through there. Let's slow these down so we can kind of watch them a little bit. Efficiency. We need a market. I always forget about the market. No problems, love to see it. Alright, so what are we looking for here? Cut stone, they bumped that up. Used to be 300. Ooh. I'm okay with that. Like a little challenge, don't we? Alright, so wood per minute. We definitely want to work on that. And population. Oh, we got plenty of wood. At this point, it's a use issue. Cool. Let's do what we talked about here. And so anytime you want to start a stone bridge, it needs a running space of 3 before your track. So 1, 2, 3, and then it's tunnel. So if you start any sooner, it won't work. So always give yourself a running space of 3 to start off with. Like I said, we're gonna dip that, dip this. Boom. And then next time the cut stone comes along, it should do a little hop and a skip across. There it goes. Ta-da! Freeze up our line here, and then I do want to probably bring this down and back. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. We're going to go ahead and leave that as a double just because, give it some space. And then run this up and over. Oh, that signal. Tie that in. Can actually get rid of that one. And then hopefully Cutstone will start using this one, and we'll go ahead and get rid of this other line. Just because I know it's going to be in the way. Our wood expansion is going to come out, and our stone is going to come down, and it was going to be pretty tight. That is much more efficient. I like how this little button jumps. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Goods. Warehouse capacity. Let's do it. Let's see if we can't help our produce wood per minute go along. And build range. These ones, they're going to be helpful, but I think it's too soon. Cool. Produce wood per minute. Let's get some laborers. What are we low on? Potatoes. Alright, so we're going to increase potatoes then to put some of these new laborers to work. So our potato train comes from this way. So we're going to build this way. And this guy needs to train depot. We're actually going to build 2 more potato farms. So that's 40. So we need to add 2 train cars on. You can already see the range increase that we've been getting. Going to work here. Love it. It's going to be a wacky field. Ah, I tried. And one more. Oh, this too. I'm excited for this. Tools. Increase the efficiency by 50%, and if we get books, it increases the efficiency of production by 100%. That's going to be big. Late game. Late game, big wow. Not that our current expansion area isn't already making this crazy. The extra build space, man. Whew. Yowza. That's wild. I mean, we're definitely going to be able to squeeze some more in there, I would imagine. Just being able to stretch these spaces out, being able to make them longer, smack some more in there. Smack 2 more on there. That should be good. Are we at a cap? Yes, we need to build a house of worship. I wish it gave you a little bit more direct. Hey, you need to do this. We got a stalemate. I see. Why did you... Ah, yes. Because I could. That is why. Okay, you guys worked it out. Cool. So are we at a population cap until we do... Hello? Oh, I didn't put things backwards. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did. There's a signal somewhere. Do one little goofy thing like that sometimes. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. Potatoes be the issue. Working on it. 160 out of 160, so we should be good. We're climbing now. For a second I thought we were at one of those weird population caps that we needed something else, but we can't. We don't have anything else. So. Not enough work. How about we give you some work? A little bit of extra work. Potatoes, how we looking? Looking good. Potato production's up. Cool. Well guys, we are quite long today on the video time, so we're going to wrap it up there for today. Got some good expansion in. We got some things moving and grooving. We're growing pretty steady, so hopefully you enjoyed. We're heading towards cotton production. Getting there. We're getting there, so until next time guys, take care.